everybody. My name is Tiana. You guys are watching Tea Talk. I am here with Tricia of Toddlewood. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm so excited to have you on my show. So I know that you started Toddlewood about 9 years ago.
Yes.
So if you'd like to make your 10-year anniversary.
I know. I can't believe it myself.
How do you feel about that? Like your journey. Like how did you begin actually?
It's a bit unreal. I mean, I did start it 9 years ago. When my then 3-year-old daughter, Skylar, was just a baby, and I just transformed her to look like, she was a little chameleon. Mm-hmm. Diana Ross, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tyra Banks, you name it. And then it turned into a bigger deal. And now with the power of social media and, my great relationships with the media from Access Hollywood and The View and The Today Show, whatever, it's turned into something like huge, and it's gone international. And 10 years later, almost 10 years later, I'm still doing it, and it's still hugely successful. And I'm really excited about what's next.
That's what I'm excited for. So I know that what you do, you love working with kids. I see you work with all ages, but kids specifically. That's where everybody sees it is most popular. You have them on the red carpet, and you reenact the Grammys, the Golden Globes, the Emmys, any award show.
Yes.
And what inspired you to do that? Because it's something very different than anybody has done.
It's different. It's interesting because yes, I love kids, or I pretend to love kids. No, I'm kidding. But I really do. I love kids. I mean, sometimes people ask me like, why kids? And I'm just like, because they're much easier than adults, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when it comes to the red carpet, it started off something that was just, a lot of fun and being creative with it.
Yeah.
And then when I did my first one and my second one, and it turned into more of a passion project, which eventually turned into a business. And the passion part of it was the fact that when the kids were in those high chairs getting glammed up, the hair and the makeup and the media around them and my photo shoot and the red carpet, you should see the self-esteem. I mean, it goes through the roof. And you should see, they literally feel like celebrities for the day. And they talk about it forever. The parents are just like, that was like the best experience my daughter ever had, and she's still talking about it 3 years later. And things like that make me happy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that when kids can walk away with something that I'm doing that actually makes a difference in their lives and a positive influence and makes them feel good about themselves, it makes me really feel good.
Yeah, it's so awesome because they look like they're having a good time. And I know you have behind the scenes footage as well.
Yes, I do.
And the thing that makes it really interesting, you have lookalikes. They look almost like the celebrity, which is so cute. And not only do you do the Grammys and the red carpet, you do movies.
Yes.
Now, please tell me about that.
Those are a lot more difficult.
Yeah,
so, as far as the lookalikes, what's really important is the casting. Okay, so we do have huge casting calls where we have like 200, 300, 400 kids show up. We've had kids. I remember my mini Oprah Winfrey when we went on The View. She came from Michigan, literally.
Wow.
We look at the applications just for casting alone. They're from Tennessee, from Texas, from Iowa, just for casting. They're not even chosen yet. So we know we're doing something exciting for them.
Yeah.
So as far as the movie posters and things like that, I think those might be one of my favorites to do because I can get extra creative. So not only am I choosing the right kids to reenact the image, but there's the graphic design behind it, and then there's the so everything about it, and I actually can compare it to make it look almost exactly alike.
It looks just alike. When I see the comparison, I'm like, oh my goodness. And you edit that as well?
Yes. I edit it myself. I do have a little help. I'm not gonna lie. When it gets difficult, I do get a little help, but I do the editing myself. Yes.
It's like you have an eye for that, and that's one thing I love about your work. And you're very passionate about exactly what you do. I look at these movie posters, I'm like, how did she do that? And then even the little kids, the little boys have like a mustache, just
yes.
Is that edited or do you put them on?
Oh no, we put them on. So I have very talented creative team.
Yeah.
So from hair and makeup to wardrobe to designers, you name it. I mean, these women are, and they all happen to be women. Not prejudiced, I'm just saying, they just happen to be women. But they are very talented in what they do. So when it comes to the dresses, my designer, she's really meticulous in finding the right fabric and making things to a T. The makeup artist, Denzel has a mustache, and so has a goatee. This kid's gonna have a goatee. I know he's 7, but he's gonna have a goatee. So she makes it happen. So with whatever fibers, whatever magic she has in her little bag, she makes it happen.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And another thing about this, you do photography, now you're doing parties.
Yes.
How is that transition from doing photography, in the studio, in your own studio here, to doing
the birthday parties? So I'm a party girl. I like to throw parties for my girls. I have 2 girls. And the biggest thing is when it comes to doing birthday parties, a lot of the venues tend to be the same. A spa here and a spa there and this, that, and the other thing or whatever. Bouncy house. I mean, how many more bouncy houses can we have, right?
Right.
So what I do recall, though, however, is that when we have photo shoots for the red carpet, like I said, the kids feel like, these celebrities. They feel like movie stars.
Yeah.
And there's all this action-packed and hair and makeup and the photo shoot or whatever. So, and then I get a lot of messages on Facebook, on Instagram, you name it, from parents saying, oh, my daughter really, how come you never choose my daughter? She just really wants the experience and things like that. And it makes me sad because I'm just like, I wish everybody could have it. But that's when I thought about making it into a birthday party. So now, with Toddlewood Studio birthday parties, every little girl can be a celebrity for a day.
That's amazing. I love that you give opportunities to every single kid. It's very diverse. All your pictures, I'm absolutely in love. Yes. So what's next for Toddlewood and for you?
So we got a lot of interesting offers for Toddlewood. Some great ones and some, quite a few that I've turned down for, certain reasons. But what I've decided to do is to see what happens naturally. So we're continuing to do the red carpet. The Emmys are coming up.
Yeah.
Award season is coming up, so also Grammys and Golden Globes, so we're going to do those again as well, and we're going to fly out to LA to do a couple of those as well. And we do have a Toddlewood children's book coming out, and it's a kids book series, and the evolution of this is that we're hoping that this book becomes the new Dora, the new making it happen. So it's all about inspiring kids to make their dreams happen. All these celebrities that they emulate and what have you, they fought for where they are, they worked really hard at it, and that's why they celebrated. But it's letting kids do it now as kids and making them have that self-esteem and confidence that they can actually make it happen as kids.
That's amazing. I'm so glad that you're doing that for these kids because it does, make them feel that they can be, who they want to be. And I know that they have so much personality while shooting with you, and you have the best personality. I'm so happy that you came on my show. It was so good having you, Tricia.
Thank you for having me.
And I wish you best of luck, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And we're out.